Every woman and man you will see in this footage are natural users of cybernetics. No athletes were harmed in the making of this film. How does your bodybuilding adapt to your everyday life? An unregular agenda like Alioun's, our globetrotter, who still maintains 7% year-round body fat. A stressful job like Leanne's. Or a health condition like Gail's, who still perform pull-ups just 6 months after a terrible car accident. This is our team. 6 French athletes and scientists in fields ranging from anthropology to neurosciences. Our bodyweight training method allowed over 1 million people to shape their body with no equipment constraints. Not bad for a first book. In the past 15 years, a great community formed around our workout philosophy. A wonderful social ecosystem for sharing, reflection, and innovation. Together, we spent the past decade offering more than 100,000 hours of free coaching to more than 25,000 people. Yeah, we are like that. We love to help. In doing that, we are confronted with one big obstacle. People struggle to give up the belief that high performance can only be achieved through pain, intensity, and sacrifices. You might think, but it's the way. We say it's a way. The question is it the most efficient one? What if a holistic approach to health allowed you to train only twice a week, save time for your family, prevent stress and injuries, and massively improve your shape and performance while respecting your health? Would you be ready to give it a try and let go of your limiting beliefs? It sounds easier than it is. It requires a great sense of strategic stepping back and to stop the no pain, no gain fight of your body against your mind. Cybernetics is innovative bodybuilding for smart people. It is already being used by high-level athletes like Fabian, father of 2, who achieved 18 inches arm circumference naturally. Or Didier, who doubled his speed for boxing competition while entering the heavyweight category. We are all everyday life athletes and need to be performant in many ways. Life is just full of constraints and stressful challenges. Don't let bodybuilding be one more. This paradigm shift deserves a hardcover that is beautifully designed. We believe in books that you can touch, books that you can feel, and above all, books that will have an impact and last long after we are gone. By contributing to this project, you help us to change the world of fitness for good. Thank you for your help. In return, we will send you our book. And please feel free to discover more cybernetics insights and experiences in the videos below.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beto, physical therapist. Let's talk about back pain. Many patients have come to me asking about different devices that claim to treat back pain. Simply put, these devices only offer my patients temporary, short-term relief. Frustrated by all the devices not providing good relief to my patients, I decided to take my knowledge and create a better solution for my patient's back pain. I give you the back pedal, designed to strengthen the correct muscles in the right way, putting our joints back into their preferred position, stabilizing our back and pelvis, finally addressing the underlying causes that lead to back pain.
So really what this is doing is that it's facilitating a muscle energy technique. If you look at Mr. Bones over here, our hip flexors are attached from our femur and up into our pelvis. And so what we're doing when Mike is contracting is that we're starting to pull our pelvis forward by contracting our hip flexors. What's happening on the opposite side of the body is that in our hip extensors, we're starting to rotate our pelvis posteriorly, realigning our SI joints and changing the lumbosacral angle in our spine, really helping to be able to alleviate some pressure and realign those joints in the correct way so we can start to alleviate some of that pain in the back. All right, Mike, we got two more reps to do. Push and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax.
Okay.
Good. How you feeling?
Feel all right, thank you.
Let's stand up.
Okay.
How are we feeling?
Better than I was when I started.
Well, good. If you use this for 2 weeks, it's really going to start to readjust the SI joint and the pelvis, strengthen those muscles, stabilizing your back, and giving you a lot more benefit.
Wow, perfect.
Well, thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
What if 20 minutes of low-intensity training could produce the same results as a 1-hour workout? With the Balanx EMS system, training is quick, easy, and highly effective. EMS stands for Electrical Muscle Stimulation, an advanced technology that has previously only been available at expensive training facilities. At Balanx, we created the first personal EMS system. With anaerobic exercise, the EMS sends impulses throughout the body, targeting specific muscle groups and causing them to contract at a certain frequency. Then a movement against that stimulation intensifies muscle growth. With aerobic exercise, the EMS strengthens the signal of the nervous system, causing the brain to sense muscle movement 3 to 5 times more intense. This technology allows anyone to fit a quick and effective workout into a busy schedule. Simply attach a power device. Choose your training mode in the app and select the parameter. During training, users are guided by videos in the app or just by feeling the impulse strength adjust. Users can follow the changes to know when to start, maintain, and finish movements. The Balanx EMS quickly burns fat, builds muscle, and improves endurance, speed, and coordination, helping you reach your fitness goals. Carefully crafted using middle-frequency carrier wave technology, it is the world's safest portable EMS and gentle enough for senior therapy. The EMS can output 10 channels of electrical impulses independently, maximizing the number of muscle groups it can train at once, all while remaining small and lightweight. By making this technology available at a consumer level, we believe that Balanx EMS can change the way people train all over the world.
We're looking to make medical devices beautiful and interesting and usable and consumer friendly.
Makes living much more independent. And I see age as a challenge. The spring is a great tool for that challenge.
At Foray, we design beautiful products for people with physical limitations.
Having patients be mobile is of paramount importance.
Foray is changing the rules about the way that disabled people live.
The best part of the Spring Walker is how innovative it is. For me, the beauty of the Spring is that it's extremely portable, it's extremely easy to use, it's light, it's very ergonomic.
One of the features which we found people enjoyed the most that they hadn't necessarily identified before was the runaway brake, which prevents it from rolling off if you turn to wave to a friend or pick up the mail. As soon as the thing is a chair, it's safe to sit in.
The idea is that it's intuitive, and part of it being intuitive is that it gets out of the way when you want it to get out of the way. It's usable when you want it to be usable. It can be a seat when you want it to be a seat. It collapses really small and you can put it under your chair and you can expand it really quickly.
I want people to remember Foray as the first company that listened to the aging population, asked what do you want, and built exactly what they needed. Thank you for supporting Foray and our development of Spring.
With your help, we can get our product into the hands of the people who need it most.
Thank you for supporting Foray, and we can't wait to meet you using Spring.
This innovative tool is the Fat Freezer Platinum, the first home-use fat reduction device that freezes away up to 24% of stubborn fat.
Like most people, I always believed that diet and exercise would be enough to reduce stubborn fat. Studies show that 95% of dieters fail. Why? It's because our fat cells are like small balloons. When you diet and exercise, the fat cells shrink. And when you eat, they grow back. All the sweating and calorie counting just doesn't change the facts. Whether they shrink or grow, the number of fat cells in your body always stays the same. Wouldn't it be great to just say goodbye?
The Fat Freezer Platinum uses clinically proven technology to freeze away stubborn fat from the comfort of your own home. To optimize results, the Fat Freezer Platinum uses therapeutic BioLight in order to actively reduce the size of fat cells. The Fat Freezer Platinum will help you sculpt your body in exactly the way you want and keep it that way. It's safe, simple to use, and bottom line is, it really works. The Fat Freezer uses a medically known technology called cryolipolysis. It's a proven technique used in high-end clinics all across the globe. It's a safe and non-invasive alternative solution to liposuction. But up until today, fat freezing has just been too expensive. You would need to spend thousands of dollars on several treatments just to see results. That's why the Fat Freezer team has worked so hard to make fat freezing more accessible. After years of research and development, they've managed to shrink this expensive clinical technology into an affordable, easy-to-use, fat-freezing home device.
Fat Freezer technology uses controlled cooling to freeze away stubborn fat cells under your skin. Over the first few weeks, your body will naturally dissolve and flush out the frozen fat cells.
In our clinical pilot study test for the Fat Freezer, we found the results to be overwhelming. We saw anywhere from a 10 to 24% fat reduction in stubborn areas, without any complications and no downtime. We also observed that as the fat cells were flushed out of the system, the surrounding skin and muscle tissue remained safe and healthy. Thanks to its natural dissolving process, the Fat Freezer doesn't leave any saggy pockets behind. That's why it's one of the safest and most effective aesthetic options available today. 210,000 units of our first-generation Fat Freezer have already been sold. The Fat Freezer device has been a bestseller at Sharper Image, rated 5 stars well over 200 times. The feedback has been amazing. For our second-generation product, we've taken it one step further. The Fat Freezer Platinum now includes therapeutic BioLight, which actively helps reduce the size of fat cells. Studies reveal that when the sun's blue light penetrates the skin and reaches the underlying fat cells, the fat shrinks and is naturally released from the cell walls. That's why in the summer we tend to lose weight, and in the winter we tend to gain it back. By combining the fat freezing and blue light technology, we've optimized the fat reducing process and taken it to a whole new level. These two proven technologies will allow users to better eliminate fat and keep it off.
The Fat Freezer system is the only device available that can effectively supplement your diet and exercise, yielding you maximum results for minimal effort. The bottom line is simple. Relying on diet and exercise alone to eliminate your stubborn fat is like fighting an uphill battle. If you too want to start sculpting your body, get your Fat Freezer Platinum now.